views and opinions expressed by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the hosts, the show, the management, and the network.
Hello, everyone. How are you keeping? Thank you so much for dropping by. Once again, welcome back to my channel, Motivationally. It's nice to see each one of you guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I know you're so busy at this time. And it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. And today it's very exciting because I have someone here with me who's going to inspire each one of you and motivate and give you a huge impact as well. He can actually create a huge impact to everyone. And before that, today is our episode 2, The Power of Purpose. Of course, with Lee here on Motivationally. And last week, not last week, but a few weeks ago, we had Coach Georgie Chambers, who's a mindset coach, who was here for the episode 1 of The Power of Purpose. And obviously, you know what? Going back to that conversation, we all remember and realize that knowing your purpose is very important, isn't it? It helps you deal with challenges easily. And you feel like you feel connected and at the same time connected to something worthy and something meaningful, isn't it right? And you feel like there's a strong sense that life, your life matters. And that's the power of purpose. You will find that there's something that gives you that energy, that good vibes, and that joy, that unconditional love and unconditional joy. And that's the power of purpose. So know your purpose, know your values. And without further ado, I have someone here with me whom I have actually, for those who have actually watched my second interview or episode on my YouTube channel, From Wheelchair to Dream Chair. And I'm sure for those of you who have watched this, was really, moved with his journey. And let's hear it from him once again. How is he coping with everything and where he is at the moment, and we can't wait for him to inspire each one of us. So sit back and relax. Let's welcome, ladies and gentlemen, course, the wonderful. He was actually what you call this? He was on Forbes magazine. I think that was last year, but correct me if I'm wrong. Just let me know later on. But I think it was last year on Forbes. From wheelchair to dream chair. Let's welcome this wonderful man, my friend, my good friend, Jaikishaan Sharma.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
what's up, Jaiki? Nice to see you.
Yeah. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate.
It's
And
always
I can
honor.
feel that. I can feel that energy and the vibe coming in from your end. So I'm really excited to go and share whatever I have on my plate. Because every day is a new day. Every day is a fresh day. So
Correct.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But thanks for having me. And you are right, the Forbes thing happened last year in
Last year,
2021.
yes, I
So
remember.
yeah.
That's good. I'm really, really proud of you because you've come a long way and despite of all the ups and downs. And I'm sure guys, if you haven't watched my my episode with Jaiki, please jump into my YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and share it to all your friends as well so that you can also support me with my advocacy to inspire, motivate, and create an impact to everyone no matter where you are, whatever your age, whatever your nationality, we're all in this together. Let's try and create an impact to one another. And of course, Jaiki was there from wheelchair to dream chair. So
Yeah.
Jaiki, let's start about rolling, okay? Jaiki, after all that have happened, hang on, sorry. Someone here is asking. Hang on a second. Would you mind if you could ask Jaiki to briefly share what happened? Just briefly, because they will watch. Of course, don't say
Of course.
everything, but don't tell everything. But they can watch that interview on YouTube channel. But please, just a brief,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I was always into the full-time corporate world, but as we all know, the life is unpredictable. I lost my job, and just the next day after I lost my job, I made into an accident. And because of that accident, I had a very severe spinal injury.
Mm.
and I had to go through the spinal surgery. But at the same time, I was being told that I have only 5% chance that I might walk again in the future, because I lost all the sensation and movements below my tummy. So I was not able to feel anything. And after that physical trauma, I was going through a lot of emotional and mental instability in my life. And as a migrant, we all struggle, emotionally, because
True.
we don't have immediate family, we don't have close, family members and the friends whom we can share with. And
True.
that's exactly what I was going through. And because of that, I took some wrong decisions where I attempted suicide 3 times in 2016. I tried to harm myself, and because of that, I was being put on the mental health care plan.
Mhm.
I was being watched. I was being on the medication for depression and anxiety. But always a way out. There is always a way out, and that's
Yeah.
you, as you said, that we all have a purpose in this life.
Yes.
Because if you go around and see all the religion text, all the ancient text, a human birth is to achieve the highest potential. and
True.
and
Totally
and I
right.
ask myself, have I achieved the highest potential in this birth, in this life, or not? And when I saw that no, I have not, I have a lot to achieve, I went on a journey of a mindfulness. It took me
Mm.
3.5 years to control myself from my inner core, and realize that what I am here for. And
Yeah.
because of all those changes I brought, I finally took a step out of the wheelchair in 2019. And the journey started after that, where I started sharing my story. I started connecting with people like Jay Shetty, Tony Robbins, and
Yeah.
I was being interviewed by Tony Robbins' team in 2020
Mhm.
for my journey. So that's what happened. And now I'm trying my best to inspire people through my actions,
Yes.
because when you try to motivate, the motivation doesn't last for long. But when you inspire someone through your own
Mm.
actions, it will make an impact for a lifelong. And that's what I have seen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened briefly.
Cheer for you, like
Thank
Jaiki,
you.
you deserve a huge, applause because despite of what happens, especially if you're in the peak, the highest peak of your lowest, stage of your
Yeah,
personal life, you felt like mentally, you feel like you're unhealthy and it can lead you to something. It could be more on the negative side of life.
yeah,
And people in general might just, end their life because they felt like there's nothing more to do and you feel like I don't have any use, I don't feel worthy, you know. But then
yeah,
again, this episode too is about the power of purpose, knowing that you are worthy of what you're doing and you know your values, you're aware of what you want in life and you
yeah.
are focused on what is worthy and meaningful in your life, and it's easier for us to decide if we know our values, right? If you know what
Exactly right.
values, what is the topmost priority at this time, and that's good, Jaiki, that you're able to go through with everything despite of the lowest peak of your personal life. Congratulations for that. As
No,
usual,
thank you.
I always say this to you many times, 100 times, that I'm one of the proudest person or friend that who have met you last year. But all the things that you have overcome, my goodness, I don't know where you have actually got your energy, your just the attitude. You have a good mindset, and
Thank you.
I hope that you can empower people today, because I'm sure, guys, each one of you are going through different stages in life and you felt
Yeah,
like you are at the living on the edge, and Jackie has been there. It's even more than the edge of his life, and look at him now. And Jackie, I was supposed to ask you, how did you get off things? I know you said you were doing mindfulness and everything, but in
yeah,
general, how did you get off things in life? Like, after all what had happened, you had that you
yeah.
felt like you can't walk again, after the accidents and everything.
yeah.
How did you get
You
off
know,
things in life,
yeah,
with that?
yeah. And we all see, we all know the feeling when we are really scared. You know, you
Mm,
cannot move, you cannot speak, you can hardly even breathe and focus. You know, when that fear kicks in to your body, to your emotion, to your belief system. And that's what I was going through. And the first thing I did was to bring a structure in my life, and life without a structure is meaningless, because if you do not have a
true.
structure, look around yourself, look at a nature, okay? It has a disruption, but it has a structure. Okay,
Mm,
look at the
definitely.
weather has a structure, the winter, the summer, the spring, the
Yeah.
autumn, there is a structure. So as a human, we need structure in our life, and when I talk about structure, it has to be start, middle, and end. Okay,
Hmm.
so you start your day in the morning, okay, then what you do in the afternoon, and how you finish in the evening, that all matters. Because when you go to the bed and having that shut eye, before that, are you satisfied with that 24 hours you have spent today doing whatever? And that's exactly what I brought a structure in my life where I,
Mm,
started falling in love with myself, first of all, because self love is the gold mine of all the love. you know if
exactly. It
you
takes,
if you
yeah,
can't, yeah, if you can't fall in love with yourself, you can't spread love you know
true. And
so
self-care is taking, it's what you call it, self-care is taking your power back as well. So it's really,
exactly
it's
right.
fantastic.
And that's exactly what I did. I started falling in love with myself. I started learning, because as a human, learning is constant. Okay,
That's true.
the
Yeah,
day the day you stop learning, the day you stop accepting the change, you are already dead. you know
true,
you are
true.
not living your life then.
There's no more
So
purpose.
yeah, exactly right. So I started learning, I started, bringing new changes into my life. And then the third part, I started launching it into my life. So
That's good.
whatever I was learning, whatever I was learning meditation, affirmation, mindfulness practice, the formal and informal mindfulness practice, because that's important. Because when we talk about mindfulness practice, we talk about formal practice. You control your breathe, shut your eyes, and breathe in, breathe out.
Mm.
But how about if you can do a mindfulness practice when you are brushing your teeth, when you are washing your dishes, you
Yes.
know when you are doing anything in your day-to-day activity. So that's exactly what I did, and that can only and only come when you have a structure, and when
Mm.
you start falling in love with whatever you are doing in yourself, and then you start upgrading your knowledge, and then you start launching it. So that's exactly what I did, and that's helped me to focus on myself and my internal core, so I
Mm.
can bring my purpose out. And because it's all there, it's inside you. It's nothing where nothing there is nothing outside you can help you to move forward. It's all inside. It's just a matter
Yes.
of you need to figure it out,
Yeah.
and once you
You're the
figure
only
it
one who
out,
can.
it becomes easy.
True. And you're the only one who can really help yourself. And if you self-sabotage yourself, then you are sabotaging yourself to drown instead
Yeah,
of
because
swimming
yeah,
into.
I was sharing this with my student yesterday. The self sabotage
Yeah.
is a self correcting move. you know so when you
Correct.
self sabotage, you are self correcting your actions.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
means that you do not believe in your actions
True. And
you
you're
know
trying to drown yourself instead of like moving forward, you're moving backwards. And
exactly
whom to blame. And if you don't really open your mind and your heart to which purpose you're
yeah,
going, and if you don't know your values as well, That's
yeah.
life is
Because
unworthy.
the man makes his life based on his beliefs, you know, and
Sure.
we are being conditioned in a way, because let's be frank, we are in a 21st century. Okay, we all know that. We
Mhm.
are not in 90s, 80s, or 70s. We are in the 21st century, and the belief system which has been put into our mind, those belief system used to work in 90s and 80s and
Mhm.
70s. It doesn't work in 21st century.
It's a modern
That's
technology.
why, yeah, that's why people are scared going online, because they do not have changed their belief system,
And it's an
you know
abrupt change as well. You have to keep up with the change. And if people
exactly.
are just really, constantly being laid back, I
Yeah,
don't think, it will
yeah,
affect them mentally,
yeah,
emotionally, because they can't keep up with the shift into the new modern
yeah, because
world.
your thoughts define your life, if you
Definitely.
think that, yeah, if you think to be happy even in times of failures, you will be happy, you know
Yes.
because
It's a
end of the
condition of
day,
the
you
mind.
are you are yeah, you are making your own choice, you are making your own decision. But if
Mm,
you let revenge take over the mind, even in the times of success, you harbor negative impressions,
definitely.
you know
Definitely.
so it
Being
all, yeah,
having all those negativity and intrusive thoughts and all those little Miss Nelly around you, if you allow them to empower you, then you are going in a different direction, which is
yeah.
not really your purpose in life. And so you
And
become
the
happy.
yeah, the problem is not us. The problem is not you. The problem is not an individual. The problem is when individuals seek validation and worry about the validation and judgment of others.
Of other
You
people,
know,
yeah. And
that's
overthinking as well, Jake, isn't it?
yeah. Overthinking is like
Oh my
killing
goodness.
everyone
It's like
nowadays.
poisoning your mind about it.
Yeah,
There's no problem. You're just creating your own stress. You're creating your own problem. You're creating everything around you. So again, that's
exactly right.
self-sabotaging.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
not right. That's good.
yeah,
Jackie, it's really clear that you have mentioned a while ago that you started at the lowest point of your life. You have where you were able to get back on track by being having a clear structure in life
yeah,
and loving yourself, self-love to
yeah,
take back the power, your self-power. And you make things happen, you
yeah.
it's like applying theory to practice so
Exactly
that
right.
you'll reap the products or the success
Yeah,
of whatever you have started. So that's really good. And look at you now. The Dream Chair Club. Hey.
yeah,
Right, from wheelchair to dream chair. Now,
yeah.
so I would like to ask you as well, either in your lowest point or in the middle of whatever is happening in 2019 when it happened, right? And up to now, think about what are your top three things that you value the most, that you just really keep that in your heart, so that knowing these values, you have a clear understanding of what's really your purpose in life. What are those top three or top four, whatever you can say, you know, you can share to us?
Uh, the first thing I will talk about is that the first thing I did when I realized that I need a change in my life
Mhm.
uh, is that I eliminated all the toxic people from my life. You know,
That's a good idea.
yeah,
Eliminate, because you
eliminate
value the most those who are the same mindset. Surround yourself
exactly
with the
right.
same.
And yeah,
Great.
because that helped me a lot to focus on myself. Because as I mentioned, that we focus on getting that validation and judgment of others, that what these
Yeah.
people will think about me, how will these people will talk about me if I do this, and that what I realized, that was constantly stopping me from moving forward. So the
Mm,
value, the instead of, I will say, a value, I made a clear intention within me that I want to remove all those toxic people from my life, those who are stopping me to take actions, you know
that's good.
and when
Capital
I did
R,
that,
remove.
Yeah. so that's exactly what I did. First thing I did was I removed all the toxic people from my life in
Mhm.
2016 November, when I made a decision that I want to get out of this wheelchair one day you know
Good. Very good
and the
decision.
second thing is that I started accepting things in a growth mindset, you know because the
Yes.
growth mindset is so necessary nowadays, especially because we are in the world is so competitive. The world is so crazy. And let me tell you, we are in the craziest place right now.
Mhm.
Whatever we have seen in last 2.5 years, the pandemic, the war, Russia, Ukraine, the instability in financial market. So you need a growth mindset, because that's the only way you can grow financially, you can grow mentally, you can grow physically, and
Mhm.
and you can grow emotionally. you
That's
know
good.
yeah, because if you will have that fixed mindset in the 21st century, it will not going to help you to move forward. You will be stuck wherever you are right now.
Mhm.
you know
True.
and the third thing, I understood that my purpose is to make sure that whatever I have faced, you know I do not want anybody else to face in their life, whether it's to do with depression, anxiety, overthinking, self-sabotaging, low self-esteem. I want to eliminate all these things, all these emotions out of any human I touch on this planet. you know
That's good.
that's the main goal I have. That's what I value. And that's what I'm working on, and I'm that's what my mission is, I can say.
That's good. That's
So
good.
yeah.
What a good I mean, like your whole package, you've got a good mindset and a nice person to be with, to work with, and to share a lot of, insights as well. Jaiki is the right person to talk to, obviously. And you deserve that big
Thank
round of
you.
applause. And yes, that's really true. And you know what, Jaiki, I was just thinking, someone here is asking, Elena is asking here about, she's happy that you've mentioned about the eliminating people with a different mindset as you are. She's just mentioning about what could be the biggest factor of eliminating someone, because sometimes at work, at home, or anywhere you go, sometimes you can't really, it's not easy to eliminate people away from you, because you perhaps this person or this people has been with you for quite a while, maybe working with you or being your friends and all that, but it's really hard to say like, hey, you're toxic, da da da. So how could you do this, like eliminating people around you? What sort of like strategy, Elena's just asking. Thanks, Elena.
Yeah, thanks. The great question, first of all. And this is not a new to me. Every single person who I share this ask me the same question. How, Jackie? How? I am being a friend of this person from 20 years. How can I just cut off? How can I just remove myself from his life or ask him to go away? You know.
Mm,
But let me ask you a question, or just ask yourself: is that person is serving you in your life?
yes.
It's a simple question. If
Are they
you are in a
worthy?
toxic, yeah, exactly right. If you are in a relationship, a toxic relationship, or the friends you have, if they are not serving you right now, if they don't believe in you, whatever you
Yes.
do, if
They
they
don't
don't
support you.
support you, you know
That's
in
right.
things what you are doing, and if they are judging you on everything
Yes.
you do in your life,
True. We can all
it's
empathize on this one.
that's all indicates that you need to stay away from them.
See, that's a big sign. Yeah,
you
guys,
know
Elena, if you're still
i
watching, this is your question.
I'm not a guru. See, that's what I tell people. I am not a guru. I am not a life coach. I am not I am not a monk, but I am just as human as you are,
That's right.
and I'm just putting simple questions in front of you. I'm not giving you any magic wand, or I'm not giving you any magic tricks. I'm just putting a simple question in front of you, which you can ask yourself. And don't ask, okay? If you really want a clear answer, write those questions and write the answers.
That's right.
Because when we talk about your subconscious mind and when we talk about the reticular activating system,
Hmm.
it really kicks in when you start putting things on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Agree.
If you
Yes.
really want a real picture of your life, of your existence on this planet, okay, if you really want a clear picture of your belief system, start writing things on a piece of paper. Do an exercise. I'll give you an exercise. It will give you an answer straight away in 2 minutes.
Mm.
Write whoever person is you are thinking of right now, okay, whether it's a
Yes.
good person, bad person, friend, family member, or anything. Write his name on the piece of paper at the top and start writing about him, how he has impacted your life, where he supported you, where he didn't supported you, okay, and what do you think about him. I'm
Mm.
telling you, in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you will have the clear picture. Do you want that person in your life or
That's
not?
right. It's like the process of elimination, isn't it?
Exactly right. Yeah.
It's easier, like multiple choice, A, B, C, D, up to whatever, 26 letters, And that's true, Jackie. I agree with you. We're not here to please everyone. And we can't even expect that even all the people who are closer to us, or your best friends or your friends, acquaintance, whatever, they'll be there to support you. And especially with Jackie here, ladies and gentlemen, he wanted to move forward despite of all the challenges that he has gone through. And at
Yeah.
his lowest point, he knew right there and then who are these people that
Yeah.
he needs to eliminate, because these people has not hasn't got any the same mindset as him. And how can you move forward if there are toxic people around you who are like crab, will pull you down, who won't actually clap with you? I've actually Jackie, I've actually posted this on my FB page on Motivationally, that those people who doesn't clap with you, or even show their support, with you, they're not your tribe. So you should know your
Yeah.
tribe, guys,
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
that you. I mean, like, you're not here to please thousands of people. You don't need to have thousands
No,
of friends around you. Even if you only have
you
one
will
or two friends, as long
you
as
will
they're
never
real,
have
it's
you will never have I I can bet you will
true.
never have more than handful of people in your life,
That is so true.
okay,
Yeah.
those who are always there with you. Forget about thousands or hundred,
Yeah.
you will have only handful of people, those whom you can trust, those who believe
Mm.
in you, those who are always there, and those who are always cheering you up if you are doing
Yes.
wrong or bad
Clap
or
with
good.
you. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
exactly.
you cannot change what has happened, and you cannot control what others thinks about you,
Mm,
but you can choose to let adversity teach you something about yourself.
definitely. And in every adversity, think about the opportunity, the wisdom that you
Yeah.
have gained. It's also, I've posted something on my FE page, guys. So honestly, be grateful with any adversities in life,
Yeah.
but also be grateful of all the learnings that you have picked up all throughout, this experiences. Just like Jackie, look at him right now, from wheelchair to dream chair. And again, number one is really knowing who are those people with the same mindset, and
Yeah.
keep going, because you have a vision in life. And if you focus on your vision, you'll be able to know what you really want in life. If you know your vision, you know your values, you know what you value most, then it's really
Yeah.
easier for you to decide on things, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why Jackie is here on Dream Chair, right? So from wheelchair to dream chair, it's really impossible to think about this like, oh, I thought the doctor said you cannot walk anymore, or maybe just 5% chances. But look at you
Yeah.
now. Yeah, doing something what you really love. What are you doing at the moment, Jackie? Someone is asking here, anonymous. What is he doing? And thank God is inspiring us today. Great job. See, same
Yeah.
mindset, law of attraction, Jackie, right?
Yeah.
Motivationally
It is.
and Dream Chair Club. Right? Good.
Yeah. See, currently, as I said, that I'm on a mission to make sure that I impact people and make sure that I eliminate all these obstacles they go through in their life. Because I think the time we are living in right now, it's very easy to get negative. It's very easy to
Mm.
get stuck. So I am running a program right now where I coach people for 3 months one on one. And it's
That's
called
nice.
Full
Yeah.
Immersion Program. It's a full immersion program where I work with
Mm-hmm.
one on one, because I don't like to do group coaching, because
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the people, those who do group coaching, they do it to make money. But my job here is to work one on one, so I can literally understand the individual I work with, where he's stopping, what are
Mm.
the roadblocks, and according to that, I help them to come out as a new person, unlock their potential. I
Yes.
help
Good.
them with their self sabotage, overthinking, procrastinating. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever stopping you on a mindset level, I help you to get out of that and create a new identity for you. And I have a method where I use, mindset evolution, where I have a couple of theories which I use in my coaching, and it's I call it a stage of transformation, because
Mm-hmm.
there is always steps to follow, and you mentioned vision. I also talk about vision, evaluation, mental reprogramming, and then
Mm-hmm.
behavioral reprogramming in my coaching. How you can
Yeah.
reprogram, how you can rewire your mind, how you can rewire your subconscious mind, so you can tap into that that purpose of your life, and you can stay away from all the roadblocks and obstacles. Yeah.
That's
So
so
it's a
good.
it's a 3 months, yeah, 3 months coaching program. I do weekly Zooms. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a weekly Zoom for next 3 months. And the first session is very intense, where I do 2 hours session, where I
Mm-hmm.
do gratitude practice. And then I
Mm-hmm.
ask you a bunch of questions to understand your past and where you are heading, so I can design the program according to you. Yeah.
Wow, that's good, Jaiki. Love it.
Thank you.
You're going a long way after all of the ups and downs. Look at you now. Again, once again, guys, it's from wheelchair to dream chair with Jaiki at this afternoon. And in front of your screen, not I'm not sure if you can see the comments section below. I've have shared Jaiki's Facebook,
Yeah.
Jaiki's also Instagram, so please follow Jaiki if you need to contact him as well. So make sure that you'll keep in touch with him, and you'll never know, you'll also join his immersive program as well. That's really good, Jaiki. And I agree with you,
Thank
Jaiki.
you.
One on one is really, I felt good with that, because I always do one on one as a life coach.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
felt like you're getting to know the person really well. Maybe the
Yeah.
group coaching as well is also good depending on the topic that you do, but I am
Yeah.
loving and enjoying the one-on-one. Honestly, you can
Yeah.
see like where they've started and
Yeah.
how they've already come up with a good vision, as
Yeah.
something like that, and you can see that they know
Because
their potential, they unlock their potentials
yeah,
as well. So it's really good.
because as I said, that lot of people, those who join, they are new to this, coaching.
Mhm.
So it becomes
Yes.
easy for me and them to open up. So, and the reason I
Definitely.
used to do the first session, the which is an introduction session, for like
Mhm.
1 hour. But
Mhm.
when I started, I saw that most of the time is all crying, it's all tears. So
Aw.
I was not getting enough time to know the person. So now I do two
Yeah.
hours session, where for like 45 minutes we just cry, after the gratitude
Drawing is
practice.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, because that helps you to open up,
Yeah.
because a lot of people I
Unlocking
coach,
everything.
they have come out from trauma, the abuse, the sexual abuse,
Mm, mm.
the parent abuse, and some
Yeah.
relationship issues, and some mindset issues. So when you do one on one, it's easy, because the reason why it's easy is because they know that I will not judge them, and they are not seeking my validation again. So
Yeah,
it
that's
helps
true.
them to open up with me. And yeah, so if anyone is struggling, anyone has a problem, I want to take this
Mm.
chance and ask you to get in touch with me, and
Yeah.
we
Follow
can have a
follow
call.
Jackie on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, and on Facebook, it's just on the comment section below, guys. So please support Jaiki. It's nice
Absolutely.
that like me and Jaiki, we're not competitor. As
No.
Jaiki said, he's not a life coach. I am a life coach, but look at us now, guys. This is a clear example of, like lift each other up, and clap with one another, and be proud and support one another, because each one of us has their own path to success, and each one of us has a different calling. So
Yeah.
I don't see Jaiki right now as my competitor, but I am here to support Jaiki all the way through, because you know that Jaiki, I'm always proud of you. Knowing
Thank
you on that YouTube channel that I've done the interview that I've done with you last time, it was June last year or July last year.
you. Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
really empowered and I felt really humbled. And for me, with Jackie, with the law of attraction, it's nice to see someone doing the same thing, creating an
Yeah.
impact to other people. There are millions of people, or trillions of people all over the world, and I can't, I can't really do coaching to everyone. And that's why Jackie
No.
is here as well. He's got a different calling, doing this Dream Share Club to help people and elevate their potential, same as what I'm doing. And so let's support one another. It's really good, Joaquin,
Yeah.
that you're doing that. It's really
Thank you.
the best thing that you can do after all the things that you have encountered in life. And look at you now, paying it forward. Well done, Jackie. And I'm
Yes.
sure your mom is there, right? I haven't met your
Yes.
mom yet, but you know how much I truly appreciate your mom, how he
Thank
has
you.
brought you up to become a better version of you, obviously, and having a
Yeah.
good mindset. It's Guys, you know what? Believe it or not, it's nice to be with people who has the same mindset. That's why me and Jaiki,
Yeah.
we've eliminated those people. It's easy, isn't it? The process of
Yeah.
elimination. It's easier
Correct.
for us to eliminate people, those who are not really worthy to, of being kept as
Yeah.
friends or part of your tribe. Because what's the point? They're not there from 0 to 10. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Correct.
from the very beginning. And what's the point? Some people will
Yeah.
just use you guys, right, Trikey? Some people are just there
Exactly.
because you have a platform, or some are there because they have something to ask you. So
Yeah.
some people are just users. There are two kinds of people: the
Yeah.
users and those who wants to be used. So
Exactly.
it's up to you. And it's very important to know the people around you. And what Jackie has mentioned, you don't need to have thousands of people who will support you or who are so-called friends. Like
Yeah.
as you mature in life, right, Jaiki, you'll
Yeah.
realize that I don't need
Do not.
thousands of people.
This
Even
is
on Facebook, if
this.
you have thousands of
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah.
friends, that's not really a basis
Exactly.
of your being so
Yeah. Do
popular
not
with
get.
friends
Do
and
not get.
feeling like
Do
I'm
not get.
okay.
Yeah. Do not get consumed by all those likes and hearts and comments on
That's
social media.
true.
Because
Yes,
it's easy
definitely.
nowadays to get consumed by that. But you really want. See, you need to. There are two things. Either you need to hang out with people those who match your wavelength. Okay. Or you need to hang out with
Right.
people those who are above your degree. You know because they
Mm.
will help you,
Or
they
even
will
below,
pull
it's
you
up
up.
to
Yeah, they will pull you up, or the people
you.
those
Mm.
who are matching your wavelength, they will help you to walk beside you and go somewhere in the life. But if you are hanging out with people
Yeah,
those who are not matching your wavelength, or those who are not above you,
yeah.
then they will drag you down with them you know
Yeah,
so
they
yeah,
won't
it's
walk
easy.
with you. They won't walk with
Never.
you because they felt like I only need you when we sit down. But if you go
Yeah.
for a walk, then I can't. So that's not really like you can't value those people, and that's really true, Jaiki. And you've
Yeah.
just mentioned a while ago. I forgot what I'm going to ask you. Like you've mentioned a good point a while ago about people who are there who walks with you. Now I forgot what I'm going to ask you. I have so many things in my brain, but anyways, it's really valuable to know that even few people around you matters the most in
Yeah.
whatever visions you've got in life, whether these are your family or work colleague or just friends. These are really important because these people are like, they're like energy that it's either that they can suck you up or you
Yeah.
can suck them up, either or. And it's very
Exactly.
important that you don't let anyone suck you up, but you should really inspire them and motivate them. That's why we're here, Jackie, right? Create an
You know,
impact to other people. And
I, yeah,
now I
I
remember.
wrote
Okay, yeah,
down,
yeah. We can talk all day here.
I, I wrote down something a long time back, and
Mhm,
it's about on this, where we talk about eliminating all the people,
mhm.
eliminating all the negative thoughts, and then it comes to my mind that there is an opportunity cost uh, to everything worthwhile in life.
Mhm.
No matter what you are trying to accomplish, you will have to give up something in order to make it happen.
True. It's
And
like
now it
unloading,
all
isn't it?
exactly now it all comes down to the choice we make. Do you want to give up the $1 million, the the great business, the great relationship, the mansion you always dreamed of, or do you want to give up those friends, those who are negative and not support you, that relationship is which not helping you to move forward, that 9 to 5
True.
job where it's not taking you anywhere? Now you have choice to make. Either you give up all the dreams you were having and all the millions and the big things coming up in the future, or you
Mm.
give up the things which is stopping you right now at present.
Exactly
There
right.
is
And that
always a
reminds me
cost.
of that's
Yeah.
right. And that reminds me, Jackie, what I'm gonna ask you. Well, I'm gonna ask, not asking, but I'm gonna share with you because I've just realized something. When I did I think I've mentioned this to you a long time ago. When I've started my YouTube channel motivationally,
Yeah.
some people that you think that they're gonna walk with you and support you and clap for you and with you, ask me like, "Oh, you're doing that. Is a huge competition out there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not that. I'm not a what you call this. I'm not a Hollywood star. I'm not even like popular and
Yeah.
everything." And
Yeah.
I said to myself, if these people doesn't believe in my advocacy, how will I expect them to support me? So I don't really think that liking and all these love hearts and all these
Yeah.
whatever, I don't need that. For me, you know what? I said, I'm going to start my YouTube channel, not because I want to please the people around me, these people that I thought who's going to clap with me. I thought that they're in my tribe. I don't really care about these people anymore. I care for other people in different parts of the world whom I would like to reach out and be, you know, um, and try to motivate and inspire them and empower these people. And this is my advocacy that no matter who you are, not just
Yeah.
like a fellow like me or from different, I don't really discriminate whatever is your nationality. I just want to be like united with different kinds of people,
Yeah.
multi-diversified people. That I'm here, guys, to share something that I'll be able to try and let you realize something and create an impact, and
Yeah.
that's why my YouTube channel, Jaiki, is a different segment because
Yeah.
as a life coach doing a wellness coaching like confidence, self-esteem, and improve performance outcome, and even in my direction coaching like the career coaching, I've got
Yeah.
migration on my YouTube channel. What else? For my faith of the faith itself, coaching for a relationship, and boosting an income. For me,
Yeah.
like doing all these things, little things, even if three out of a trillions, thousands, or million trillions of people, only three was able to feel that they've been moved by the story or the interview that I've done or the video that I've created. I feel like it's a wild win already. I'm not here
Yeah.
for those people who doesn't even believe in what I do. I try to eliminate them because I know there are people out there just like you guys are watching right now who believe in my advocacy and
Yeah.
even Jaiki's advocacy. And let's lift one
Yeah.
another up and
Correct.
please kind of share all of these videos that you can find on my YouTube as well, guys. Right? So how about a cheer for both of us? We can talk all day,
uh,
Jaiki,
you
right?
you said it all. You said it all. And that's they see that's what you want. You know, people, and I'm repeating this again and again, that people more often stop themselves is because they are worried about what others will think of them, or
Yeah.
say about them. And if you would have been worried about those people, you might would have not started your YouTube channel. you know.
That's right.
And I
Yeah.
want to, yeah, I want everyone to understand that you need to be like Lee, you know, who didn't bother to get stuck, who didn't bother to be worried about what they are thinking, what they are advising, what they are talking about. Yes, I am
Yes.
not famous. Yes, I am not good looking. Yes, I am not knowledgeable. Yes, I can't make videos.
Exactly.
Yes, I can't talk properly. But that doesn't mean that you can't
True.
start and improve,
See, guys,
you know.
whatever
It
you want to achieve right now, vision,
yeah,
go for it.
if and I was the same. I am the human, you know, and it's a human nature. 95% of the human on this planet take their decisions on the basis of their emotions,
Mhm.
you know. And that's why I teach people how to control your emotion, because that's the only
Emotion.
thing stopping you moving forward, because emotions equals motion,
Emotion.
you know. So
That's true.
whatever you are feeling, that's how you act, you know. It
And
will
when you
show up in
speak
your
it,
attitude, in your behavior, in your language. So that's why I want to let everyone know that you need to, first of all, validate your own emotions, you know, whatever you are going through, and then take decisions, and make sure that take when you take decisions, you are only and only worried about your happiness, not about others.
that's right.
Yeah,
Perfectly said. And to add to that as well, Jaiki, because at this day and age, it's really advanced technology, and people are very what you call this? They are all like thinking about pleasing other people, like all these, the social media. They think about, oh, I only have got 12 likes, I've only got 10 likes, and all that. That doesn't matter anymore, guys. The most important thing is
you know.
how many people have you touched, with your maybe with your story, with your vision, whatever it is. It's a wild
Yeah,
win already. So whatever
you
you're
know, the
thinking right
best
now,
yeah,
yes,
the best response you can give it to those people, those who are stopping you or are not with you, or those who are negative, is
mm,
kill them with your success and bury
that's
them with
right.
your smile.
And they don't want to see your success. They don't even watch whatever, even like, let's talk about social media. They don't even support whatever you post on social media. That doesn't matter at all,
and
guys.
and,
The
and let
most
me tell
important thing
you
is,
let me tell you let me
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you
yeah.
you might not
Yes.
be talking to them, they might not be calling you, but they are watching every
Watching.
single action
That's
you are
right.
taking in your life, you know.
That's
They are
perfectly said.
watching you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they don't say anything, but at some point they felt like, hmm, Lee, you've posted something. I think that was right. I agree with you, but they don't want to validate that because they felt like it's an
Exactly.
ego. Like I don't want to
Ego,
support it.
yeah.
I don't want to lift her up because da da da. Just like with you, Jaiki as well. But you know what, guys? As what Jaiki has mentioned, and as I've mentioned a while ago, just keep going. It doesn't. You don't need to have thousands of or millions of followers. The most important thing is what is your mission and vision
Yeah.
at the moment, and everything follows. Just like on YouTube, they always think like, monetizing, da da da. That can come.
Yeah.
Do your mission first. Enjoy your passion, and everything follows at the right time. The most important
Yeah.
thing is, once again, it's a wild win if you have touched one or two amongst the trillions of people all over the world. That's a wild win already because you're
Yeah.
here for a purpose and you're doing your mission in life, your purpose in life. And there's a power of purpose. That's what me and Jaika is doing. That's why I have this YouTube channel, I have this Facebook page, you know, to make sure that I can reach out people in different parts of the world. Same with Jaiki and the Dream Share Club. So please support both of us, guys.
Thank you.
If you are happy to share all our whatever videos or whatever we've got on our Facebook page or YouTube channel, please continue to share and inspire people, and always support our advocacy to inspire,
Yeah.
motivate, and create an impact. Jaiki, oh my goodness, we can talk all day. I know you're busy
All day.
today, right? But we can have another episode after this.
Of course,
But
anytime.
what you have mentioned today is really powerful. Little things that you have thrown to each one of them right now who's watching, even on the recorded. We can keep sharing this, guys. And it's wonderful to hear from you, Jaiki, that after
Thank you.
all what had happened, look at you now. You're in a dream chair club. And, I would like to ask from you, Jaiki,
Yeah.
what could be, before we wrap this up, what could be your tips or maybe special messages to anyone who is watching right now around, across the globe? Take it away. Thank you.
My message is, first of all, this is what I have understood and realized, that
Mm,
broken people can save broken people.
true.
You know, and the reason I'm saying this is because I have come from those days where I was struggling physically, emotionally, mentally, financially. I was
Mm,
under 70,000 Australian dollars debt in 3 years' time. I was surviving on Centrelink payments. And that's the reason I found my purpose, because of that journey I had, you know. And I know how it feels when everything is broken around you and within you. And that's why I'm able
yes.
to pass that energy which I have accumulated in last 6 years, you know,
Hmm.
of being in that wheelchair and coming out of that wheelchair. The second thing is that do not, this is the best advice I can give you, as a human, as a coach, as a friend, you know, that do not let your temporary emotions overtake your future or
True.
dictate your future. Whatever you are feeling today, okay, do not make a concrete decisions on that, because I have seen myself making concrete decisions on the basis of my temporary emotions, and that's the reason I tried to kill myself,
Mm,
you know. But now when I go through any emotion, I've tried to validate that emotions. I try to understand deep that why I'm feeling like this, why I'm acting like this, and when you see yourself acting in a weird way, or you are having a strong feeling, step back, evaluate, and then move forward.
I love that, Jaiki. Thank
Because
you so much for that.
yeah, because the the I think this was shared by uh, uh, that what the name of that actor, I forgot the name of that actor. uh,
Uh,
it's a very
Hollywood
famous
actor.
actor. Yeah,
Uh,
Hollywood actor.
Denzel
um,
Washington.
yeah. He said
I love
something
all his.
to Will Smith when that incident
Yes.
happened, that
It's all about the
uh,
emotions, he said.
yeah, the devil comes for you at your highest point,
The
you
highest.
know yeah.
That's
So
so
that's the
true.
reason why you need to evaluate, because if Will Smith have evaluated that emotion he was feeling when Chris Rock was talking about his wife, or making fun of
Mm,
his wife, if he would have evaluated that emotion at that particular point, he might have not walked on the stage and slapped him.
mm,
So, my friends, the devil will come for you at your highest point. You need to just make sure that you step back and evaluate, because I know you will regret if you make any wrong decisions because of that particular temporary
emotion.
emotions you are having.
True.
Yeah, that's what I will
Yeah,
share, Lee. Thanks for having me. I
thank
really
you.
appreciate.
It's a pleasure, really having you here, Jackie. As always, we can talk all day. Me and Jackie, we can
All
keep
day.
talking about this. Our fellow coaches are talking. It's like, wow, it's nice
Yeah.
if you have the same mindset. It's just really beautiful. I feel like you want to keep going and reach your different goals in life. So thank you, Jackie, for that. So I want you to rest for a second, Jackie, and don't forget, guys, follow Jackie. It's on the comment section below on his Instagram and of course on his Facebook. There's a link there as well, guys. So please reach out to him if you need to talk to him as well. Please don't hesitate to contact Jaiki. So Jaiki,
Yeah.
sit back and relax first, okay? So now, guys, it's really important for us to understand about, you know, what we want in life. Be guided. Again, this is the power of purpose. Be guided by what you truly value. And we've learned so much from Jockey today, from wheelchair to dream chair, and he knows what he values the most, especially the people around him, those who can support him so that he can continue to move forward. At the same time, he can make things happen, applying theory to practice. There's a lot of things that he has mentioned, and the self-love, to take your power back is very important. So be guided by what you truly value so that knowing your values, guys, you can find your real life's purpose, right? And it's easier for you to decide on things as well. And also, as for me to wrap this up as well, never forget as well that you know don't live by default, guys. Okay, live a life of your own design, and let every sort of like step you take bring you one step closer to living your dream life. So don't forget that, okay? So don't live by default, live a life of your own design. And keep going no matter what happens. You know your vision, you focus on that. No matter how many people are supporting you, don't worry about it. Have your own mission, okay? And continue to inspire, motivate, and create an impact, just like here in Motivationally, guys. And of course, Jaiki is here as well in Dream Chair Club as well to help you out as well for this one. Now, before I forget, I would like to invite each one of you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click that subscription button, and as well as follow me on my Facebook page, on my what else, on my Instagram Motivationally. I'm also on LinkedIn as Lee Montages, and I'm also on TikTok, and hopefully I can post more videos on TikTok as well. But once again, please go back to my YouTube channel and watch all the videos at different platforms as well, different genre, for me to continuously empower each one of you in the different topics that I have got there on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much in advance. And please also visit my website, www.motivationally.com. Once again, that's www.motivationally.com. So you can see all my services, not just a life coach, a direction and wellness coach. I also do team building facilitator. And also, I am a professional host or MC, master of ceremony. What else? I'm also a motivational speaker. So please watch and look at my website, www.motivationally.com, and reach out to me for a free consultation and see how I can actually help you with all the services that I've got on my website. Thank you so much in advance. And once again, a million thanks to each one of you for helping me and supporting me with my advocacy. Once again, motivationally, this will help you reach out many people in different parts of the world to empower, inspire, motivate everyone. Jaiki, thank you so much once again.
Thank you
Salute.
for having
Thank you
me.
so much. And speak to you again next time. Once again, guys,
Sure.
thank you so much for watching. This
Thanks,
is
everyone.
Lee on Motivationally. Take care, everyone. Stay
Bye.
motivated. Bye.